What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all!
We are back.
Woo!
It's Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and I'm Intro Picks, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm Oxytocin, and it's always going down.
What's going on, Oxytos?
Ain't nothing much. What's going on, Intro Picks?
I'm feeling lovely.
Me
We got
too.
a great show today.
We got a great show and an even greater guest
and
in the
an
house.
even greater guest.
Hey!
Welcome, Charmaine.
Hey!
What's going on, Charmaine?
Not much, man. Enjoying life.
Enjoying life.
I know that's right.
How was your Thanksgiving?
You know what? My Thanksgiving was very. I'm a little salty that my skin's lost, but I'll get over it.
Oh, they was losing big time.
I know.
I thought you might have
No. Now hold up.
expected that.
Bring that back.
I don't
We
know.
weren't losing big time,
I was upset.
but we were losing.
Not big time.
They was losing
We like-
bigly.
It was some big time moments, but it didn't end up being a big time.
I still love my skins though. Hell,
Did you eat some good food?
I did. My aunt, because we kind of did like a little potluck, so everybody bought something. She tried to tell me, because I said I'm bringing ham. She wanted to tell me, oh, don't nobody really eat ham.
What?
Listen,
Who's that nobody? Because I eat some ham.
I
bet you
prefer
do.
the ham over the turkey. And honestly, if
Yeah.
I know people cook a little different, but I grew up, mom made the turkey in a brown paper bag, buttered. So if your turkey ain't in a brown paper bag, I automatically think it's going to be dry.
She needs some ham.
I need some ham out
Give me
here.
the ham. I prefer the ham over
Yes.
the turkey, over the dry
So
turkey.
I'm really having you here on the show because you recently took a leap of faith. And I want you to talk a little bit about that. How's that transition been for you?
You know what? It's actually been going very, very well. I'm happy. And I had to get back to a place where I was happy. Because for those of you who may not know, I was working at this company for about 9.5 years. So
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't make this decision lightly.
So when you say leap of faith, what was the leap of faith? What was
The leap of faith was leaving a job with pretty much security, pension,
okay?
401k plan, health benefits, medical benefits, which is awesome. From going to that to currently not working, because I've always been the type,
Okay.
I've always had a job lined up before I left the job.
Okay.
So for me to leave a job and not have one was a huge leap of faith. But I had it was a must.
Now, was this something planned, or was it? Did you get fired? Is that? I took a leap of faith. No,
No.
that was your fate.
She was getting into the story, but no.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No, I actually wasn't fired. I did choose to leave.
Okay.
I didn't just choose it on a whim, because again, after 9.5 years, you can't just be like, oh, I'm out of here.
Okay.
It was some foolishness.
Okay.
Tosin can
Got
attest.
you.
It
And you
was
hear
foolishness.
a lot of times people talk about, the 9-to-5 life, get out here. If you find something or you do something that you love, it's not like you're working all the time. So what is it that you love? Why did you leave? What did you leave to pursue?
I actually left to get back into my passion, which is theater.
Okay.
Theater.
I'm
All
very,
right.
very
Theater
passionate about the
bug out
fine
here.
arts. And that's just, I was in my first play, musical, when I was in the 6th grade.
I know that's right.
It was called Annie. I love that musical. And I never looked back. And I was 11. Yeah, I was 11 years
Wow.
old. when
So
I
you
did
like acting?
Yes.
You like? I mean, what specifically about theater just drives you? Is it the free acting, like the
You know what?
The
You know
live
what I
audience, I
actually
mean?
prefer? It's definitely that. The energy that you kind of feel from the audience, really no matter what your character is. For me, I prefer that over like any type of productions like movies or film or anything like that. And that's nothing against it, because I love watching those things. But when it comes to being on stage, it's only one take. So you
Right.
got to go out there and you got to do it. And, I know I go out there and I'm a little nervous, but I go out there and it's like once I hit that stage and I say my first line, I'm home.
Lights.
So,
Nice
it's just,
camera action.
it's not, oh, cut, we're going to redo this. Oh, cut. It's just,
Yeah.
I just prefer live stage production.
Okay.
I got you. And I'm looking at
The
you.
best actors come from the stage, actually.
Maybe on Broadway. Maybe on Broadway. They say
Hey.
them theaters are the real deal. The theater folk,
They
the
are.
thespian theater folk are the real deal.
They are.
No, but I just want to tell you, I see this glow in you, and I see this light in you shining bright. Like behind your eyes and your smile, I see a difference in you.
Mm-hmm.
When did you notice that difference in yourself? Or do you even think there's a difference between you being at that job with all that security that's technically supposed to make you so happy to leaving that and glowing and feeling better than you were before?
You know what? When you get to a point where God is tapping you on your shoulder, and you have your plans for your own life, but he like, no, I want you here.
Amen.
You don't have no choice but to move and to listen. And everything that he does, in my personal belief, because I know everybody doesn't believe the way that I do, is for our betterment.
Amen.
And we can't always see it because we humans. We want to be in control and everything. We want to do what we want. We want to have what we want when we want it.
We want to be the driver.
Yeah. But you know what? Honestly, just even though I was fearful at first and I had to get over that fear, and I said, that's not the spirit that he's given me. And I went out there on faith. I felt a sense of peace. And that's all I wanted. I wanted peace in my life because I've had drama when I was younger as far as like being depressed and just, and I felt myself getting that way again because I'm a people person. And it got to a point at work, people were coming in and I'm like, I don't even want to see you. And I'm like,
okay, so when we talk about this peace, right? When we talk about this peace and taking that leap of faith outside of working a traditional 9-to-5 job, I guess let's get down to the nitty gritty. How are you so peaceful? Like how are you still able to afford a living lifestyle? I guess that's the struggle with a lot of people wanting to leave. It's what am I going to do? How am I going to make money?
Yeah.
So I guess my question is not how much money you're making, but
how are you sustaining yourself? How are you able to do that transition, or what has God put in your life that has made that possible for you?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. The Lord has given me a nice little nest egg of money that I have.
How nice of a little nest egg.
None of your business.
It's a nice little nest egg.
We talking about 401 nest egg, or we talking about trust fund nest egg?
But what I will say is I don't plan on living off of that forever. At some point I will have to get back out there, and I've recently started looking, but it hasn't been wholeheartely because I really did need this break. For me right now, it's just a mental break. I took some time for me, but it's not permanent. I do have bills. I recently moved in April, so I'm able to take care of my bills, thankfully. And the biggest thing for me is I have a support system from my family.
Shout out to the family right there.
To the fam, I love y'all. That not a lot of people have. So I do consider myself blessed in that aspect, because when I told my family a month and a half before I actually put my notice in, my sister was like, she's not too far from me. She said, you know what? If you ain't got no food one day, just come on over, get something to eat. My mom like, well, you can always come home. You need to lay your head down. So I know I won't be out on the street. But I got a little something.
What advice would you give to someone who finds themselves going to a job every day? They're not happy and they're considering doing the same thing. They're like, I want to go and I want to pursue this dream. It's something out there. I feel like something's calling me. What advice would you give that person?
I would honestly say take time to think about it. If you are a prayer warrior, pray about it. Don't just make a rash decision, because it's easy to see what somebody else has and you're like, oh, I want that, so I'm gonna go after that. But it's not that way for everybody. Like me, I don't have children. Somebody who has a child may want to think about actually having something else before they leave. But I would just say, trust in your heart. If it's getting you to a point where you are just down and distraught and you can't function and you don't want to get out of bed, and every time you go to work you have a panic attack, that's not healthy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what can we expect from Charmaine? We know you want to act. We know you got some things going on. So what can we expect to see? Because we want to support you. I am for anyone who is out here following their dreams, trying to make a way out of no way, and really working hard for what you want in your life. I support it wholeheartedly, 100. So what can I expect from you?
You know what? Y'all
What you
can
got
expect
going
me.
on?
You
Tell
know
us.
what? I was actually talking with somebody, and many people don't know this, but when I was 22, I wrote my first monologue. It was more of an inner monologue.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't know that aside from me actually acting, I write.
Ooh.
And that's not something that I really share because it was just such a personal thing. But I'm getting back into, writing, thinking of a few skits that I want to do. So I'm looking into possibly writing a play.
That's great.
Can we be in the play? Can we be in the play?
Absolutely.
I want to be in this.
You got
We
now
always
listen.
getting jobs and stuff.
Now
What we
listen.
gonna do? Can we
I
be in
want
the?
to look. If you're writing a skit, I'm down to. And I'm
Can we
just
be in
not
it?
no buster. I take acting classes. I'm legit on it. So,
But
I'm
you
down.
know what? You don't have to be like a big professional because I'm obviously my own worst critic. Most people are. So, there are things I feel I can improve on. And people are like, oh, you did great. And I'm like, oh, no, that was trash. But, no, you're going to have to audition now. It's going to be an
Okay.
audition. Now, when that's going to come out, I don't know. But it is something that I'm working on. Again, I will be going back to work. So, I am looking as far as work. But
We got to audition, bro. We got to audition.
Look, I got to outshine everybody.
You gonna be late to
Shut
the
it down.
audition.
shut it down. Shut it down.
And I heard that. No, I'm not going to be late. Back up off me. Back up off me, son. In your New York slang, son. Yeah.
Well, that is awesome work that you're
Amazing,
doing,
amazing.
and
Thank you.
I can't wait for us to be in the play, because I always wanted to be in the play.
I'm down with just saying scene 2.
I know.
Out of frame, exit stage left. I'm down with that's all I got.
I know. Give me like a
And
line or
that's
two. Just be like, "Here's your mail."
Listen, let me tell y'all something about small parts, okay? First of all, I love me some Miss Viola Davis.
Hey.
I
yeah, we
absolutely
love Viola.
her. She started off in roles that were small. And look at where she is now. She's amazing.
Yeah, she is.
I love her.
Nothing
They
is
got
too
a new.
small.
She got a new project actually coming out.
With Denzel.
Yeah.
Denzel, her, some other, a lot, not a
But
name.
you know what? Her and Denzel actually did Fences on Broadway together. And, I'm not a hater, but I was a little jealous that my mom saw that without me. Just hating it just a little
Are
bit.
you gonna do
But yeah,
Broadway?
you know what? I've thought about it, and I'm not opposed to it. I know, not exactly like with Hollywood, but there's competition out there, and in the show tune world.
Yeah, but I believe you can do it. I know you can do it.
Well, thanks.
This
You
girl,
should do
I
it.
appreciate
You should
every
do it.
little
You
vote
should
of
really try to do it.
confidence.
Absolutely, she
Not
can
try.
definitely
You should do it.
Yeah,
You should do it.
Yeah,
I know. I'm making
why
steps
not?
to,
To get there.
We can't wait to
not
see
steal
it.
I
my
Can't wait to
passion.
see you do it. I can't wait to support you do it. You know you always have our support. Drinks and Conversations support you and support your dreams. Because
Well,
we already
I
know.
appreciate
With a
Yeah.
hard worker like you, all your dreams will come to fruition.
Thank
It will.
I appreciate any encouragement. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, another person who was on Broadway, Brandy. Okay.
Hey now.
Now, did you watch the Soul Train Awards?
Negative.
You didn't watch the Soul Train Awards? Oh my God.
Does my black card get revoked?
I mean,
No, but we knock a few
it don't
chips
get
off.
it don't-
It's staggered a little
You
bit.
got a little citation.
You know how when you play, what's that, Jenga, and you
Yeah.
pull a thing
I
out
know,
and you
yeah,
shake a
you-
little bit, but it don't fall down? That's where your black card
Yeah,
is right now.
Okay.
Shook a little bit. That's it.
Just shook a little bit. That's about it. Okay, so Brandy had a performance, and she changed a little bit of the lyrics of her song, which kind of threw a little diss and jab at Monica.
Oh.
Now, this stems back to when everybody was doing the So Gone challenge, and somebody asked Brandy, would she do the challenge? And she said, "Ciao, bye." And then Monica went on the reel, and they had asked her about it, and she gave a pretty positive response, but in the short term said, kind of Brandy's a little bit hard to work with. So this has been like their whole feud currently.
Yeah.
now.
But they had their little feud. I thought they patched it up. Because when they was doing The Boy Is Mine, it was always some stuff like
that
they
was
didn't
the
get along.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't get along.
Oh, wow.
at
And
that
it was a
time.
great song, and Monica also mentioned that that's the only song that they have where they won a Grammy was together. So I don't know. Everybody is calling Brandy the vocal Bible. I haven't heard that term before. Like this might.
I'm having a hard time actually like understanding wholly what that means. She's the vocal Bible. I don't know if I even understand.
I don't really understand.
I mean, what they feel like she's walking around quoting scriptures? Like,
I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. Like Brandy can sing.
She can sing.
You know,
you gotta put
she
an A on that thing.
Yeah, she can sing. And I don't know. I've never heard of Brandy being called the vocal Bible until now, to this recent performance. But she's not the vocal Bible.
Yeah. No, I don't even know what who is the vocal Bible. I don't know.
But I always thought she was the Lady of Soul. Like I thought she already was honored for that or presented that title a long time ago, or a diva of soul, or whatever you call it, but of soul, okay? Because she's kind of like a soul singer a little bit.
I guess. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what's the point. So we're talking about Brandy, and because they said she said something about the Soul Gone challenge. So then Monica addressed it on The Real, and then what?
I mean, that's basically it. They just been going back and forth. I don't know. I mean, I guess is it for publicity? I don't know. If
my
it's for
thing is like
publicity,
this.
Is it what?
Women, especially women of color, it's always we can't get along. We can't be cool with each other. Some type of negative energy and negative connotation.
But they can't get along.
But they need to get along or make it like they're getting along, especially because they're public representatives of that relationship with black women. They had beef when they were younger, so I get that. That's all cool. But as grown women, just even if we have a problem, we should just agree to just dead it and keep it cordial, especially when we're celebrities and on camera.
Right.
Like, I hope that it's not really no big issue, but I think things can get misinterpreted.
But why like is Brandy, it like that? Why is it like that? Why are women so catty? Why?
No, we will never know the answer to that question. I think women just take things a certain way. Like, if, for example, if I said something to you and you said "chow bye," I'm not gonna think anything of it. But if a chick who I really don't talk to like that is like "chow bye," it's kind of like, hold on, like, what you mean "chow bye"? Like, that's how it'll get.
Did you just challenge me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how to get with women.
So it's a little
and
ego.
I don't
it's
think
a little
Brandy,
ego there, just like how it is with men.
No, I don't think Brandy meant it in any certain way. She was just like, I'm not part of it. Like, if somebody asked me to do it, I'd have said the same thing. Like, no, I'm not doing it.
So but you don't think it's a little ego right there when it comes to Brandy?
No, she don't want to do it. She don't got to do it. Just because everybody's doing something doesn't make me inclined to do it. And Brandy,
but why you got to diss
whatever.
At the same
it's
time?
Not, that's the thing. It's seen as a diss, but it's not. For me to just say
people
"chow bye,"
are probably using their
what
past
do you think,
as
Charmaine?
A reason to get them feuding again, to try to make it an issue. I'm pretty sure. Well, I haven't seen
but
it.
She changed the lyrics in her song.
What did she say?
But what did the lyrics say? Because I missed it. Remember, I said negative.
So y'all don't know the lyrics to begin with. The real lyrics.
I know all the lyrics. You said she changed it, but you.
She changed the lyrics to say. I don't have the lyrics right in front of me. Okay, but
see, that's what I be talking about with intro pigs.
Maybe I need to be a little bit more prepared. Okay, but it was something about the gram buzzing, and pretty much she changed the lyrics purposely, taking shots of the situation. It was of the situation.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't hear the lyrics, so I can't make my interpretation
Did
of
you
what
watch
she
the Soul Train Awards?
I watched it. Let me tell you.
Okay, well,
when
we got to pull out a Jenga stick from Oxytocin too. Because
Let me tell you, everybody knows when you see Drew Hill come out, when you see Mace come out, when you see Brandy come out, you not there to listen. You there to sing along. I was my own.
But Brandy. How you gonna sing along to the wrong lyrics?
I was singing loud and over the beat because you said she changed it. That wasn't the OG lyrics. I was singing an OG song. Let me tell you, I was not down to listen. I was singing along. All it needed was words on the bottom and a little bounce head to follow. I was there. Don't let Mace come out. I love me some Mace now.
Gonna say he came out looking like an angel.
He did look like
Mr. Breeze stretch shake. Hey,
yo, let me tell you, I love Mace. I've loved Mace since 1996.
Like whatever.
All right? Just so you know it's real. I had to drop the years so you know it's real. But anyway, Brandy and Monica, get it together. Women out here are loving up on each other, supporting each other, being down for each other. We don't need any more of that negativity.
We don't.
Nope. Hey.
You said, hey, hey. So anyway, where is some place that I know you're going to Vegas?
Yes, I am.
Oh snap!
And
I want to go to Vegas.
We know you. I want to go to Vegas. So we only have one person here who's been in Vegas multiple times. Shout out to Charmaine, the baller. Okay.
No, not balling.
So let's say you at the airport, right? And you coming back from Vegas. And let's say you went with some friends. And a friend of yours misplaced the passport.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm getting at,
I know
right?
where you're getting at. All right.
And this is your flight. You've already paid your ticket. This is your
Yeah,
one way back home.
Yeah, out the country.
I'm sorry. So scratch that. You're not in Vegas. You're
you're already out the country.
You out the country.
You're already out the country.
Already out the country.
Yeah.
Homegirl don't know what she did with her passport. You got your passport. You got your bags. You ready to go. The only thing left for you to do is get on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
Do you leave your friend or do you stay?
I would stay.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what I'm talking about.
Now, if you got work the next morning,
work is gonna have
you don't got no money for another flight, and you would still stay?
See,
so you're not gonna leave your friend?
I wouldn't leave my friend because of where we are.
Okay.
Now, if you in Florida somewhere
and your tire flat,
you better find some money for the train and get yourself back. I'm hopping on the flight. I'm gone. But overseas, nah.
What if the friend who you with starts a fight? Like, what if the, because you know they say, you know, keep the people around you that you with, you know what they say. But what if the friend that you're with is, you know, starts a fight or gets into some trouble? Like, where do you draw the line and say, I'm not gonna be a part of this mess? Does it depend on how long you known the person? Like what?
Well, no, I mean, well, yeah, it would, because first of all, if you're my friend, if I'm calling you a friend, I know you and I know how you are. So if you're the type that's going to come out of pocket or not act accordingly, you're not coming with me.
Ooh,
because I don't have time for any foolishness.
I know.
I don't play with customs. I'm sorry. No, we're not about to have no problems there. But no, like, you're a friend and I know you. If you're on some foolishness, you can't come with me because I'm not about drama.
She will divorce her friend. You know, should there be a divorce court for friends? Like, should I be like, you know what? I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Just don't be their friend no more.
But it don't work like that. Some people, no. But some people, you can't not do that. Like, it's just, first of all, you're trying to save their feelings. And then they're always like calling you or they always want to hang out with you. You feel bad for saying no and you feel obligated to be around them, but you really don't want to be around them.
Sometimes I feel you got to do people dirty sometimes, especially...
Whoa!
I mean, not dirty, like not like that. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you gotta, and I mean dirty. I mean sometimes you just gotta straight cut them off. Like,
what
sometimes
if they come
you
to
just
your house and pull a drive-by?
Then you don't answer.
That's when
what if they catch you when you walking out to work?
And then you pull out your shank.
That's
what if they blowing you up with all these text messages, adding you on social media, like, hey, I mean. And then on social media, if y'all friends, you posting pictures of you going out where I am and it gets time. And they like, oh, you living. Okay, let me hit
Sound
you
like
up.
a personal story.
See, now, first of all, I would assume that at a certain age, you really know, like, who you consider a friend and who's just an associate. I mean, like, if it's a friend, that's where that knowing them for a while really comes into play. Because I'm more likely to give you closure if I'm close to you and if I've known you for a while, but it's, you know, it's my time to move on, or, you know, you're stagnant, or whatever the situation may be. If it's the reverse for me, you know, I'm willing to give you that closure, but hey, I gotta move on because, you know, life is about progression. If you're not progressing, what are you doing?
You a boss. Did anybody ever tell you that?
I know, that's right.
You're a boss. Like, I'm gonna give you closure.
Yeah, I'll give you closure, but like, if you're just somebody I known for a few months and we were hanging out and I started noticing certain things that I'm just not with. Because first of all, I don't want to catch a case.
I know, that's right.
I'm only willing to catch a case for family. Really. But yeah,
holy water on that one. Amen.
Yeah, you gotta, if it's just somebody I've known a short period of time, I'm with you. Sometimes you just gotta cut people off. You don't owe them anything really.
You need to cut it.
Cut it. Well, here's another thing that I want to hit on. So y'all know Mariah Carey was doing this whole docu-series or whatever.
Yeah.
AKA a reality show.
Uh-huh.
Let's just call it what it is. So now, you know, she was engaged to
the billionaire.
The billionaire. Yeah, we don't know his name. Just the billionaire.
The target.
Yes.
You got that much money, you're a target.
He dodged it, don't
Hey.
Almost
got out
target.
there quick. Look, so now they done filmed this whole docu-series, and a part of it was her trying on her wedding dress and things like that. So my question is, I mean, when things change like that, going so serious from a relationship on a path to marriage to next week you're single again.
Yep.
How do you handle that, and how are you supposed to move on, and what's the consequences of the embarrassment that comes with that? Because women love to get married and have the wedding dress and stuff like that.
Mariah is not going to be embarrassed. She's not. Mariah Carey doesn't be embarrassed.
That's a lie.
She's not. I mean,
Mariah might not get embarrassed. Some people will.
When I see relationships end with individuals who took absolutely no time to build a solid foundation, like we knew this was gonna happen.
I'm with it.
But you don't know that when you in it. You don't know that when
Mariah ain't no 21-year-old. She not 16. She not 25.
How many people have Mariah dated, though?
That's what I'm saying. At this point, I don't like to assume that people know things, but I'm just saying after a lot of trials, a divorce in the past, it's just certain stuff like you should at least see. You may ignore it and choose not to see it, but she saw this.
She was about to get remarried.
The billions were blinding her. Okay.
Okay.
That's why she ain't see it. But you know what else is funny?
She's used to money. Come on, stop. She got millions.
Billions that's a different kind of money. That billions is a different kind of money. She probably has an accountant. With billions, you don't need to count shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different kind of money. But my thing is also, exactly, with that guy, he never signed a contract, right? So, a lot of the episodes, he was in the episodes. And now that they're getting their divorce, it's not even a divorce. Now that they're not going to be together, he has a lawyer. And they're saying he has to be edited out of the show completely. So they don't even know if it's going to air. Because to go back and to edit him out of all that footage is going to be long and hard. And he never signed a contract. That's billionaire money. How are you on TV and you didn't sign a contract? Everyone on TV signs a contract. When you're a billionaire, you get away with stuff like that.
Well, I mean, they were together.
No. Let me tell you, when you're on TV, even when you're on a radio, you sign a contract for appearing on that show. You cannot be on TV without signing a contract.
Okay.
Point blank, period.
Cool. All right.
And his billions upon billions of dollars, billionaires, they just do whatever they want to do, young.
What does that have to do with him not signing the contract, Dr. Toad?
Because he was able to be on TV, and now her show probably will not even air because he says he don't want to be.
They could retape it. They should retape it.
They should do a whole nother. They gonna have to because you can't edit him. It's too much footage to go back and try to cut him out.
You seen the footage?
No, but I deal with film. I deal with edit, so I understand that. To go back and edit a whole person, a whole body out of something that was a lot of footage is hard. You can't do it.
Do you think she loved him?
Hell no. I think she loved his billions. But I think sometimes you want love so bad, you make yourself believe.
What about Nick? Do you think she loved Nick?
I think so. Nick is lovable. He's funny. But it's a big difference between loving someone, as we all know, and being in love with someone.
Yeah,
that's true.
You could have someone in your face like, I really like this person, I really want to be with someone, but it's like, something's not right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you gotta have that discernment to make the right decision. It's all a gamble out here. You never know.
You never know.
But I'm telling you, when the bank account is clean and them billions is like that, you ain't gonna see too much wrong. When he flying you off the pad weed and you drinking Mai Tais and stuff, you ain't gonna. It's hard to see the wrong.
Can you be bored like that?
Let me tell you, I can tell you. I probably wouldn't
This is
see
even
nothing.
like a dream, a little fantasy.
I'm telling you.
You're getting flown
But
all
I'm just saying,
around.
okay, Charmaine. So
Yes.
if you meet this man, right? He's everything you like physically, right? I mean, he's tall, dark, goatee, beard, however you like it. He got it. Bankroll is rolling. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, let me take you here. Oh, let me buy you this. Oh my God, give you this crazy ring that's so big. And you just like, oh my gosh. Like, it's so easy to just be like, take me now. Marry me. Let's live this fantasy forever. Women, we got to get that fantasy out of our heads.
See, I was about to say it. Yeah. In reality, I'm asking questions. Why?
Because women want to be taken care of. I mean,
Yeah,
not
but I
saying
mean,
that
if you're-
all women want to be
Listen.
taken care of.
They
I
do.
just think it's an instinct that's built in from,
All women want to be taken
But I mean,
care of.
I think it's a red flag if, and I don't know how far in you're saying, but I think it's a red flag if that's what someone he's leading with.
True.
If you are biting off of that, and that's what they're leading with, like, you should be asking questions like, why? Like, what's the purpose of you want to take me on a trip? Why? Like,
Exactly.
we
Mariah
just met
like,
each other 3 weeks ago. Why?
Are you single?
I am single.
oh, so
Sometimes you gotta throw it in real
You
quick,
got
so they can't think. They can't think. They be like, hold up.
So if any of you fellas want to holler at Charmaine,
What?
go ahead and send me an email at drinksandconversations1@gmail.com. I'm going to screen you first. And if you right, pass you along.
How's the dating life? How's that?
My dating life right now is like non-existent. I'm not gonna lie. It's difficult for me to date.
Okay.
Why?
is it so
Why is
difficult?
it difficult?
It's difficult because I'm celibate, and I find it very difficult.
I had to high five her real quick. Yes.
Why you celibate because you're single?
No.
I mean, would you be celibate with someone, even if you were dating and with someone?
If this were pretty much, we were moving forward to marriage, because that's what I'm hoping one day. Like, I don't believe in wasting anyone's time.
I
Like,
know that's right.
I don't, and this is no shade to anybody, but people who are someone's girlfriend or someone's boyfriend for like 9-10 years, what are you doing? You're wasting time. Like, if we're not.
But why are you wasting your time? How do you feel that a person is wasting their time because they're just?
It's gonna depend on the people involved. Some people may not want that. I know I want marriage. So if you know that you don't want to get married, don't waste my time or even your own.
So what's the difference between a boyfriend and girlfriend and a fiance? Having a fiance, mainly, okay, you got a ring, but what's the difference? Is it not the same?
It's
almost
not
the same thing.
I don't know. It's not the same. Being
'Cause I got a ring now.
betrothed, she had to take a shot off that one. Being betrothed is completely different than being someone's boyfriend or girlfriend. And here's how I honestly look at it. And I've had plenty, mainly females, get upset with me when I say this. If you're someone's girlfriend, if you're someone's boyfriend, you're expendable. Period. There's no obligation to you. If you and I were dating, right? If we were together, and let's say we lived together, and you just got sick of me, you can up and roll. Now, can that stuff be done when you're married? Oh, absolutely. But you're less likely to do it because there's lawyers involved and money and fees.
Yes.
So you'll stop and think about it a little bit more. But when you're betrothed, you're making that step to become someone's spouse. So, like...
So you're saying there's more of a guarantee that you stay together because of the simple fact of...
It's harder to leave.
It's harder to leave. It's going to cost the man more money in a sense.
Everybody in
because
the
it ain't equal.
Nah, I
It
didn't
is
say
ain't
the
equal.
most.
No, it's
I
not.
didn't say
Look at
the
Mary
most.
J. Blige now. It's not equal.
It is equal.
No, it's not. It's not equal.
It is equal.
A lot of the times, we wind up spending a lot
who?
more money.
Who you divorcing?
We men, us, guys, fellas.
Let me tell you about intro pics.
Yeah.
He makes these assumptions out of nowhere. He just pulls them out the sky, and it kills me. What are you talking about? We men.
We do.
You
Us men,
no.
we
no,
do.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's true.
No.
It's true.
But speaking of divorce and reasons to get divorced, so let's say you were married, right? And your husband goes to a party and he ends up dancing with the chick like y'all kind of don't like each other. I mean, he knows y'all had a little bit of bad blood in the past. Number one, are you upset about that? They dancing like, middle school kids dance, like, at the school dances with the lights off and stuff. Is there a reason for you to be upset? One, and two, would you dissolve your marriage because of it?
No. If it's something that's not, see, people are so quick to look at a situation, I think, to have an out. I think a lot of times because they're really not happy and they'll find reasons. I'm all about peace. People don't want peace in their life. I don't mean like completely being I don't mean being completely ignorant to a situation. You have to pay attention to the signs. But I mean, like, what type, am I at this party? I'm sorry, I missed that part of the call.
No, you're not at the party.
Okay.
You see a video of it.
Oh, so he didn't tell.
I don't know if he did. I'm leading to say that he didn't tell you and you saw the video with it, but I don't know for sure.
But she wasn't like grinding in his crotch.
They were. It's safe to assume that she was.
It was like a happy people dance. It was like a happy people.
How about you, intro pics? You're in a relationship right now. If your girl was grinding on this dude, you don't even like that.
That's
y'all not cool. How would you feel?
It doesn't matter if I'm cool with the girl or not. That in and of itself is disrespect. If you're with someone, you shouldn't. Because you mentioned marriage, we're married.
Y'all married,
which means that you are not single. So you cannot be out here living like you are single and grinding up on anybody, whether I like her or dislike her, is disrespectful.
Got you.
See, I think it's a little different. If it's somebody that
Answer
I don't know.
Question.
I'm about to answer your question. If it's somebody that I know, if it's a guy that I don't know, like my girl, she just went to like the club or whatever, a party, and maybe she had a couple of drinks and she was dancing or whatever. That's cool. And more importantly, she told me, about it. Not so much that she was dancing with a guy, but just, she just told me like, I was a little wild, but hey, it happens. But if it's somebody that I do not like, and it's somebody that I just don't fuck with, like, period, point blank, and you are talking to the dude, let alone dancing with him, like, it's going to be a big problem. Especially if I had to see a video of it. It's going to be a big problem because what's the explanation? Like, y'all don't talk on the regular. What's up? Because if y'all talk, like what?
Got you. All right, so I say that to say we all know about the beef that Floyd and T.I. had a little while back. And basically, Tiny and Floyd Mayweather was caught dancing with each other. And they do have video of it at Mariah Carey's Halloween birthday party. Yes. Video recently surfaced about it. And now there are reports saying that T.I. is all the way blown. He's hella upset. And I just want to know, is his anger justified? Mind you, we're talking about T.I. So, he's an industry guy. We know he has not been faithful to her on plenty of occasions. He's always out on the road doing his own thing. And he thinks he's the type of guy that thinks it's okay as long as he come home. Now, I don't know if his view on that has changed, but I do know that was how he was. Does he even have a right to be upset with her? One, and is it worth dissolving his marriage? They have a lot of kids.
So he's trying to dissolve his marriage?
That's what people are saying. I'm not
now,
sure.
what were their vows? People like to try to rewrite the vows. If they said for better or worse till death do us part, then damn it, that's what it means.
Ain't going nowhere. You gonna die.
That's why you should always say
I'm not
for better or
condoning
for
violence.
worse.
Or if you freaking with somebody I don't like.
Stop right there. For better or for worse, that's about it. Okay, I'm here. All right.
You're married.
Because we don't have to die but look, I think T.I. actually swung on Floyd Mayweather at one point in time.
And everybody,
I'm gonna say that.
Real quick, T.I. must have been like, "Hey y'all, I'ma swing, but the moment I swing, pull me back." Because he don't want. T.I. got hands. We know he got them He got street hands, but Floyd Mayweather got trained hands. It's a big difference.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, Tiny. So she gave us a good story too. Like she said, like, listen, Mariah, I was walking out the door. Mariah asked me to take a picture. I couldn't say no, so I went over there.
That.
I mean, just and this just lets you know how y'all ladies be doing.
Don't do it.
Because y'all would come out with the lobby sounded so good. I mean, it sounded good. She was in the clear. We was like, okay, well, I understand. You was taking a picture. You was in a rush. Hey, it's just a picture. We don't know. But to that little video surface, and we see you over in the corner having a little talk in the chat. Now, what's the story? She
felt like dropping down and getting her eagle on, and didn't nobody ask her about a video or dancing. We strictly asked her about the photo, and as a woman, she answered the question at hand. I don't understand.
But it was probably a lie, because the thing about it is, no, it was a lie, because the thing about
we asked about a photo, and she told us about a photo. Did we ask her if she was dancing with someone? No.
The whole purpose of it was, why were you and Floyd together? That was it. Y'all took a picture together. That's a small part of it. The point of the matter is, y'all were together.
Look, everybody was together technically, because they was invited to this party. So right now, you're here, Charmaine's here, Oxytocin's here, right? We're together. If anybody else walks in this door, we're all together.
Okay,
so that's the reason why they were all together. It was a party.
Okay, it was a party, but they took a picture together.
It don't matter. When you go to the club and you standing next to somebody, the photographer person come around, they're like, oh, let me get this picture, and try to charge you $10. Y'all all together. So I don't see what the big deal is. Okay. Then nobody asked her about no dancing, so she don't need to be talking about no dancing.
Okay, let it been a girl that you didn't like, and you saw us, and you saw your dude doing that.
Doing what?
All up on Shawty and taking a picture.
See, that's the thing. The caliber of man that I deal with would know better.
Oh my God.
So we talking about other people. Okay, we talking about
where your man at again?
I snatched him up right
no, he didn't.
Where's this Caliber guy at?
He didn't.
His name is Caliber.
He coming. I'm patiently waiting.
But I feel her on that. Though.
I bet you would feel her on that.
No, but I say that meaning, because see, here's the thing. I've never been the clingy type of female. Like, I don't got to be all up under a man.
Amen.
I'm not like that. Like, there are days I just want to be by myself. So if my husband is like, babe, I'm going out with the boys. Cool. Have yourself a good time. There are plenty of women like, nah, he got to stay, or I want to go. No, let him go.
But see,
let him have his time.
Y'all be saying that, but when it's more than one night, you say, okay, all right, you want to go out with your boys or whatever. But when it's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, then you like, nigga, you ain't been home all day. Like,
again,
how can you?
Well, yeah, I mean, because the thing is, again, you can't be out here living life like you're single when you're no longer single.
Amen.
Now, just having a moment away from each other. If I want to go out with my girls and hang out with my sisters, he should have no problem with that.
Absolutely.
Because I would have no problem with him going out with his boys, his brothers, whomever.
But what's living single versus being married? Like, what's the difference in life?
You can go out Monday through Sunday and stay out late with your boys if you want to. But married, that would be limited to probably twice a month. And if we got kids, maybe once.
Oh, don't even throw kids in the mix.
Yeah. Ain't no time for friends. I'm your friend.
So you saying just because you married. And that's the thing right there. Just because you married, you can't go out and have a good time more than twice a month.
If your lifestyle permits. I got a full-time job. You got a full-time job. Don't forget we got to have time to bond with each other.
Yes,
okay, we still have time to bond with each other.
And then you talking about some multiple nights. Hell nah. My ratio got to be more than they ratio triple.
Now, I can understand what she's saying. Just going out. Well, I'm not necessarily going to put like a time, like a number constraint on it, but you know, you like to get out. I like to get out too. So let's go out together.
Okay. All right.
Let's have fun together, baby.
Yeah, but some of these couples be doing too much when they go out. I be like, y'all just need to go back home Because all that don't need to be done on the outside. That's not for the outside.
You don't like a little adventure?
They gotta keep it. They gotta go deeper in the bushes. They can't be like everybody see them. Like I can't be like just driving by and seeing your friskiness. You got to be discreet a little bit.
Why
I understand
not?
that. Rain it
look
in
at-
just a little.
You looking? You excited? You like let me record this and show my
Right,
boys.
you don't see that often, you know what I'm saying? So you be like, hey, okay, you know, it is what it is.
Oh God.
It is. So y'all excited about the new MGM Grand that's coming here to the Washington D.C. metropolitan area?
I'm excited for Bruno Mars to be in my hood.
Okay.
Hey, boys,
You
the
don't
men
live
coming
around
too.
here.
I mean, I'm down the street.
Boys, the men coming too. But I mean,
Boys and Men is coming too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They got Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Hey.
They got Cher. They got
If I
some
could
other
turn
country
back
artists.
time.
I'm not thrilled about it, honestly. But this is how I look. I'm excited that it's gonna bring jobs
Yeah.
Yeah.
for people. Because
Almost 4,000 jobs.
People need work.
That's a lot,
So
yeah.
bringing jobs, that's amazing. But I don't live around here, but I have a sister who lives not too far from this
The traffic,
MGM Grant
already.
and the traffic. How am I going to see myself? Like, I'm not. We're going to have to FaceTime. I'm
She
not
gonna have
coming.
to come see you.
Yeah.
It's
Gonna have
going
to
to take
take a
her
Uber.
3 hours to get to me.
But see, they do have a traffic plan in place, but
Fail.
it's coming a little slow.
Yes.
Are they expanding the lanes?
They are expanding the lanes.
How many
and
more lanes? 2?
I think
3?
they add in 2. One
I'll
on
take
each
that.
side.
But that's
I think
still
they-
going to be traffic.
Hold on, one on each side.
Yeah, they turn them into 3 lanes
I need
on
2
each
on
one.
each side.
Yeah.
Then I'm with it.
That's just going to be more
It
traffic.
don't matter how many lanes you put. It's still going to be traffic.
Yep.
And traffic may be the downfall, but what about just having this attraction in a black county? Like, this is, it could be something good for us. Like, we're generating income and money, and it seems like the deal that they have with the MGM is beneficial for us, and a lot of it's going to education. So,
But Prince
I mean,
George's County is already the richest black county in. It's
and we
the
trying to
richest
be
county.
get richer.
Yeah, I think it's glamorized, it's good for you, but not everything that looks good for you is actually good for you. So I don't feel like it's the best thing, and I don't feel like it was needed because I feel like the county was doing well already. It's just another way to drive the property value up, bring different type of people in, and push certain type of people out. So that's how I feel about it.
I don't feel that way. I think that because this is just another business. You know, we have people. We have hotels. It's a hotel. You know, yes, it has gambling a part of it, but it also is an arena and it's for entertainment and it's bringing restaurants. So this is like a whole composite piece in one. So it's like, why not? It's not like we're just opening up gambling shops and things like that. It's like, listen, we're actually bringing entertainment. You know, we're actually bringing an attraction to this area.
To drive everybody that's nearby's property value up. That's all.
Well, that's where you got to get in early.
Again.
We'll see.
Traffic, I'm not. Traffic, I'm not for the traffic, but
say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Again, I'm not for the traffic, but I am for it creating jobs for people. So that's really my biggest take on it. But honestly, as long as they don't. And I don't care who gets offended. Do I care? Actually, no, I don't. I had to rethink about that. I don't care who gets offended. As long as they don't make it metro accessible, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You make things metro accessible,
everybody coming.
It's gonna be run down.
Everybody coming. Everybody
run
coming.
down.
Yeah. You got to be able to drive or Uber out there. Well, it's gonna be 24 hours. So the grand opening is next week. And I'm excited about it, and hopefully we will see. We'll see.
I'm going.
We'll see.
I'm
But you gonna go though? Yeah, I bet
I just might apply.
You know. Yeah.
They got 4,000 jobs.
Right.
Look,
that's your name.
All they got
all
to do
over it.
is put me in the vault away from the people. Let me do the finances. I can handle.
Trying to work for nobody's people.
Get me away from the people.
Well, we about to get up out of here, y'all. Listen, It's been a great show. Thank you for coming through. Are you coming to our next event?
Oh, you better believe
She
it.
was at
Drinks
the
and
last
Conversation. I know.
You better believe it. Absolutely.
What did you really like about our event, by the way?
You know what?
Like, what's something that stood out?
It was actually a pretty diverse crowd, and I don't necessarily mean skin shade. I mean just people in their different perspectives. I really enjoyed that. And you guys were live. You were vibrant with it. It was just, I loved it. I loved it. It was a really good time. You guys walked around. You talked to everybody. You know, I've been to some things where people are hosting and they don't get around everybody. It's like, you are a terrible host.
Yeah, you got to at least
but y'all do it big. Y'all, it was great. And I'm bringing friends next time.
Oh, yeah.
Plural.
Love to meet the friends.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely bring their friends. But we appreciate how you feel about the event. That's why we do it. We want to bring people that wouldn't be together in any other circumstance together, because you never know what somebody has that can offer you. You never know what perspective somebody has that can enlighten you. And, you know, we see each other all the time, but we never really talk to each other or never really get deep with each other.
Oh, absolutely.
One thing I love about our event is how people really become friends after. You know, some people exchange phone numbers. Some people done found love.
And you
definitely.
definitely
so it's good. It's a part of you that you'll never open up to someone you just met so quickly. You never get to that. So.
Yeah, you definitely learn different things from different people that you meet.
Absolutely. We thank you for coming. We
thank
you
you
for
guys
answering
for
some of our
having
questions.
me. I appreciate it.
Yes. Let me tell you, we absolutely love you. We adore you here at Drinks and Conversations. We support you. Keep dream chasing. Keep going out there. Keep doing your thing. All right.
And you can
Never
come on
give up.
anytime.
I appreciate
Just let us know.
Anytime.
We want you to have. We want you to come back.
I would love to come back.
Shake a tail feather.
Now, before we get up out of here,
yes,
we want to know, what is a secret of yours?
Yes. That
you
nobody
never told
knows.
anybody. Because it's only us.
Secret?
We ain't no lie.
That I've never told anyone.
Yes. What's the secret?
Or what's something that people don't really know about you?
People don't know that I'm about that life.
Okay, what does about that life mean?
Well, no, okay, I'm joking, but you know, my mom raised 3 girls. She was a single mom, and
shout out to mom.
Hey, mom, I love you. We grew up a certain way, but she was determined not to have her girls be a product of their environment.
Wow.
Okay. So people come across me. I'm pretty jovial. I'm smiling a lot. I'm making jokes, you know, because that's just my personality. But you know, sometimes people can take your kindness as a weakness, and they think that you're above scrapping.
Don't do it.
Don't try this.
So basically,
don't do it.
Basically, if they want to roughen stuff with the Afro puffs, you can roughen stuff with the Afro
I won't start it, but you won't catch me running from
I
it.
know that's
Put it that way.
Absolutely.
That, and I like certain music that I probably shouldn't like at my age, but I do.
Like what you want to like.
I
don't
know.
put an age on
like
it.
I'm really on MGK right now. Like I love Machine Gun Kelly. Like his lyricism and the fact that the way that he is, like, he's so underrated.
Gotcha.
And I don't know, I just think he's bomb. And
What's
I love
your
all
favorite
the
bar
text
from
too.
him? Your favorite bar
From him?
Yeah.
When he's like, I need herb though. Keep me moving like turtle.
Hey!
Keep me seeing this purple.
Hey!
Keep it banging like Kirko.
Hey!
All right.
She may have to add rap to her resume. Okay.
Well, thanks, Charmaine, for coming through on Drinks and
Thank you
Conversation.
so much.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. This has been wonderful.
Come back anytime.
I'll be back.
And thank you for the gift. Thank you for
yes.
all the
We definitely want to. She came bearing gifts. She was actually our first guest to bring alcohol. I think. let me rephrase that. To bring alcohol. Bring drinks to Drinks and Conversation.
Okay.
So we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I'm always down for drinks. I have my own little cabinet full of them.
I know
that's right.
But make sure you come back and kick it with us once again.
Exactly.
We really, really enjoyed you.
We did.
So we
Intro
out,
pics,
y'all.
oxytocin. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing.
You. Hey.
Hey,
Do it.
Hey.
Do it. Do it.